Hey everyone, welcome back to the pod. Today we're diving into Telusu Kadha, a 2025 Telugu romantic emotional drama directed by Neeraja Kona in her debut. The film stars Siddhu Jonnalagadda, Raashii Khanna, and Srinidhi Shetty. And it's not your usual rom-com, it's deeper, slower, and definitely more emotional. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, spoiler alert, we're going all in. Full story breakdown, spoilers ahead. So Telusu Kadha follows Varun, played by Siddhu, an orphan who spent his life dreaming of building the kind of loving family he never had. He's grounded, charming, and deeply believes in marriage and emotional stability. He falls in love with Raga, played by Srinidhi Shetty, a modern independent woman who doesn't believe in labels or the institution of marriage. Their relationship works for a while, but when Varun expresses his desire for a real family, Raga pulls away. She believes love doesn't need a marriage tag. They break up, and Varun is left heartbroken. Time passes, and Varun eventually marries Anjali, played by Raashii Khanna. She's sensitive, strong, and emotionally supportive. Their bond grows beautifully, but when they discover they can't have children, Varun's world shakes again. And here's where fate plays its card. Raga re-enters Varun's life unexpectedly. The emotional tension builds when Anjali and Raga meet, unaware of their shared connection to Varun. Slowly, the truth unfolds. Both women begin to understand their place in Varun's life, and Anjali makes a massive, selfless decision to help Varun fulfill his dream of fatherhood. The climax is heavy. It's not about who ends up with whom. It's about acceptance, emotional maturity, and the different forms love can take. The film closes on a note that says, "Sometimes, letting go is the most loving thing you can do." Now it's time for spoiler review and performance breakdown. Let's talk performances. Siddhu Jonnalagadda really steps out of his Telugu zone here. He brings a mature, emotionally grounded performance, especially in the pre-climax scenes. You can see the restraint, and it works. Raashii Khanna shines in the second half. Her portrayal of Anjali, balancing love, pain, and sacrifice, is genuinely moving. Srinidhi Shetty plays Raga with grace and strength, though her re-entry into the story feels a bit stretched. The first half is smooth, witty lines, classy visuals, and a breezy setup. But the second half leans heavily into emotional drama. Some scenes drag, and there's an overuse of slow-motion shots paired with Thaman's dramatic background score. A few adult humor lines in the middle feel out of place and don't really land. Still, the emotional core, love, infertility, closure, is handled with sincerity. Neeraja Kona's direction shows promise, especially in the way she frames emotional beats. Public reaction. Now let's talk about what the audience is saying. Most viewers are calling Telusu Kadha an emotional roller coaster. The climax in particular is being praised as heart-touching. Siddhu's performance is getting a lot of love for its maturity, and Neeraja Kona is being appreciated for bringing a fresh, soulful tone to her debut. I'm calling it a romantic emotional entertainer with soul, while others feel it's too slow and urban for mass audiences. The general rating seems to hover around 2.5 to 3.25 stars. People are loving the visuals and music, but some feel the writing could have been tighter. Final thoughts and outro. So here's the bottom line. Telusu Kadha isn't your typical love triangle. It's mature, emotional, and honest. It's not perfect, the pacing dips, and some scenes feel stretched, but the intent is heartfelt. Watch it for Siddhu's performance, Raashi's emotional depth, and Thaman's soulful music. If you're into layered love stories that explore emotional growth and sacrifice, this one's worth your time. Thanks for tuning in. If you've seen Telusu Kadha, let me know what you felt. Did the climax hit you, or was it too slow for your taste? Catch you in the next episode.